in sports with your host, Ryan Woods.
Strap yourself in
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's Brockville Braves U18 player interview. I'm your host Ryan Woods, and joining me now is U18 Braves defenseman Ben Healey. How's it going, Ben?
Good. Yourself?
I'm not too bad, thanks. So last Friday you guys had a skills competition, a fun event with one of your ice times before things were officially back in the red zone. How was the skills competition for you?
It was great. It was really well run. Great thing put together by our coaches and everyone involved. It was a lot of fun for everyone. Good competition. It was great.
One of the events was the hardest shot, and you ended up clocking the top mileage in that event with a slapshot that measured at 84 miles per hour. Were you expecting to have the hardest shot going into the team? Did you know that you had a hard shot and think that you had a pretty good chance of winning it?
Well, I think I actually came second. I'm pretty sure it was Kai that came out with the win there in that. But I was up there for sure. I don't know if I won for sure, but I know I was up there. I think I got in the around 80. It was definitely solid.
When you put up a above 80 miles per hour slap shot and you think of the NHL players who can shoot it almost 110 miles per hour, does it give you a newfound respect for just how far those guys can shoot it at the next level?
Oh, well, they're amazing. That's incredible, being able to put the puck that hard on the net. It's just ridiculous. No, I don't know how they do it.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but prior to this season, you spent a few seasons with the RSL Kings AA program. What were some of the things you learned playing for RSL that prepared you for this season with the U18 Braves?
RSL definitely learned a lot about different things going on within the team. Not necessarily the greatest things, and a lot of losses and kind of that sort of thing. So it definitely helped prepare for against stronger competition, which we would have seen against Kempville.
Yeah, because Kempville is probably the strongest team in your league, and when you guys have to play them, I think it was almost 8 times in a row. It's pretty tough going up against strong competition. How did you avoid getting too frustrated and taking it one game at a time?
Well, it's all about mindset. Just go into every game thinking it's just a brand new game. The past doesn't matter. Just go in with the positive mindset and hopefully come out with a W.
Was it helpful for you making the transition to the team this year? Because I know that you had teammates such as Ouellette and Rabuka who also played with you in RSL. So was it helpful having teammates that you were familiar with from playing with them in the past?
Well, for sure. It's definitely helpful to build the team. You're more comfortable around your teammates, and it's just a lot easier to function, a lot of chemistry, that sort of thing.
In the 2019-20 season, you won the HEO U15 AA award for most points in the season by a defenseman with 18 points in 30 games. So is it important for you as a defenseman to have offense as another element in your game?
Well, it's definitely important to have it as an element of your game, but I think the main priority is just kind of having the all-around game as a defenseman, not necessarily just on the offensive end.
It's good to have a strong two-way presence, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
With all the interruptions to this season, has there been any new hobbies that you've picked up to keep you busy while away from the rink?
Not really. It's just been kind of more of the same, but in bigger proportions, I guess.
What are some of the activities that you like to keep you busy?
Well, I'm big into the workouts. I do that a lot when we don't have the hockey. But other than that, there's not a lot that goes on around here. Everything's pretty much closed. Just been sitting around my house.
Do you have any favorite video games, or are you not as much as a video game guy as some of the other players?
Well, I I'm not as much of a video game player as most guys. Say maybe like Call of Duty or something. I don't play a whole lot though, but yeah.
Moving on to the Game Day 5, where I ask 5 game day related questions. The first one, are you a fan of pre-game naps?
Pre-game, oh, for sure. Definitely. When we have those late games and even the late practices, like the ones 9 o'clock, 8:30, I take a nap every single time, right in the afternoon.
What's your
Pre-game
favorite
naps, definitely a big thing.
What's your favorite pre-game meal?
Pre-game, oh, it's got to be like spaghetti or pasta or some kind of thing like that.
All the
Always.
boy all the boys love the sketty.
Oh yeah, all the boys love it.
Do you have any game day routines or superstitions that you have to do before you hit the ice?
Well, every single day before I pack up my gear, I have to tape the stick in the exact same spot, and I actually sit on the corner of my staircase where it's like that kind of. Like I sit on the corner and I tape the stick in the exact same spot, exact same tape job every single time. It's gotta be.
How do you tape your stick? Do you go heel to toe or toe to heel? Is there anything special about your tape job?
Honestly, for the blade end of the stick, there's nothing special. It's just heel to toe. It's like a full sock, but I don't wrap it around like the short end. I just got the whole way going, white tape, keep it the same distance in between every strand, wax on it after. It's the most basic tape job.
What type of music do you like to listen to get you pumped up for the big games?
Well, normally in the room we're listening to a lot of like rap and hip hop kind of thing to get all the boys focused in on the game. So,
Are you a big rap guy yourself, or are there some other artists that you like to listen to, like through the headphones or anything?
yeah, definitely a big hip hop and rap guy.
And finally, if you score a big goal, do you have a go-to celly?
Well, it's completely different every time. It's just whatever pops in my head when it happens.
Right in the heat of the moment.
Yep, just arms up and then it's whatever after that.
A couple more fun questions for you. Who's your favorite NHL team?
Well, I'm an Ottawa Senators fan, and yeah, that's I take pride in saying that, even though they're not necessarily the greatest team right now.
I feel your pain, but at least Sens fans can have the pride in knowing that they got 2 of the other Canadian team's coaches fired already this season. So even though they're in last place, it can still be fun being a Sens sicko.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite NHL players that you like to model your game after?
I'm a big fan of Thomas Chabot. I like him. He's a pretty
eats
solid
up
player. He obviously plays the same position as me, and he's on my favorite team. So definitely, probably Thomas Chabot.
And he eats up the minutes.
Oh yeah.
And finally, if you had to pick like one favorite memory from playing hockey, whether it be a big goal or a tournament that your team won, what memory comes to mind for you?
Oh, this is a tough one. Back a couple, this was actually a few years ago, probably 5 years ago-ish. My team actually won the whole league by 1 goal. Like, we won the championship by 1 goal. That was definitely probably the most memorable moment so far for me.
Was it like a championship game that you won by 1 goal, or was it
Yeah.
like a...
Yeah, it was like the championship game for the whole league, end of the season. We won it by 1 goal right at the end. Big celebration when the buzzer went. It was great.
gloves in the air and buckets off?
Oh yeah.
Those are always the best memories.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to come on the show today, and hopefully you guys are able to hit the ice soon enough.
Oh, let's hope. All right. Thanks for having me.
And now I know